Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Erupt and I just have a video today that I thought needed to be made. Basically, this video is going to be focusing on what YouTube is, what it can do, and what you can make it to be. Now I thought I'd really have to make this simply because it seems still in 2016 a lot of children or mentally challenged 16-year-olds don't have the brain capacity to kind of think that people can do a lot just on one website depending on their originality. Now what I was told was I was copying a certain content creator. We'll be going over that as well and what exactly that means, and I think I might actually start with that point. So basically I think the guy called me out on copying this one specific YouTuber, mainly because I'm actually friends with this YouTuber, and this YouTuber has a kind of a primary focus on kind of raging in his videos, so I thought maybe some people like to see that in a video, and me, I do like to rage a lot. I just keep it out of my gameplay because I don't really want people seeing me like that. Now in my recent videos you've probably seen me start smashing my controller on a table, and by no means would I do that as an act or to copy someone for comical purposes. I genuinely was just raging, but apparently that's me copying because people wanted to see my reactions after I die in a video. So we're going to go and talk about a bit more about copying and what YouTube actually is. So basically, if you're a small content creator or a content creator that wants to begin their journey on YouTube, now really what a lot of people think is you got to do this set path, and you've got to kind of work your way through by being the most noble grand Samaritan you can to get to the top. You've got to raise charity money, you've got to just be a really good bloke, and you've got to save a kitten from a burning building. Those are basically the three main things that you need to grow. Also, don't swear, don't meme, and don't be your fucking self, because that is the greatest way to grow on YouTube according to a 16-year-old. Now a lot of things have started happening in 2016 with a lot of YouTubers, and I think still people that are really young or just really behind in their thinking don't kind of comprehend what emotions are. For some people have been doing the same thing for many years in a row. Well, basically, you know how you get stressed out with college or high school maybe, and you don't want to be doing the same thing every day. Well, that's kind of the same thing on YouTube. A lot of people have called me out in the past week or so, or 2 weeks, where I've changed my content up a bit, and they've kind of said that I'm trying to be someone else, or I'm just faking this whole act of YouTube and I'm raging in my videos for comical purposes, but that's like a complete misconception. I'll use PewDiePie as an example, mainly because this does apply to the younger kids that don't kind of understand what's going on in some people's lives when they're using YouTube. But basically, he has gone from gaming, indie gaming, to maybe doing vlogs now, and even he said it just got too stressful at one point and he just wanted to give it a break. Now he has changed up his content many times just so he can kind of cope with the freshness of YouTube. Otherwise, if he was doing the same things, the same stupid screams whilst running down a hallway with a flashlight, I don't think he'd be the happy man that he kind of puts on camera. I think that at one point he does try to act like that. He did try to act stupidly happy, but now you've kind of seen him break out of his shell and he's started to be who he actually is, and he's enjoying that a lot more. It's actually good for your sanity if you change up your content. That's something that you really need to keep in mind. Now a lot of people, even some of my friends that I've had to explain to them this point as well, is that they're saying that I've kind of become a different person or I've changed. Now that's not necessarily the truth. You see, originally when I started coming onto YouTube, I started making all these videos because I wanted to be part of this massive grand community of good Samaritans that, of course, as I mentioned earlier, you know, raise money for charity and all this. Now don't get me wrong, I do want to do some good things like that, but now I just don't want to fit in anymore, and I don't want to be just like some same generic nice guy YouTuber. I kind of want to be more myself on YouTube, and I think people have taken to offense that I've put memes into my video, which is going to be the weirdest thing that I've actually had to deal with on YouTube. Apparently that means that I'm copying people like Pyrocynical, Leafy, and just even including some of the music in there. It's just some things that people really don't like me doing, and that I think is because for 2,000 something subscribers now, I have kind of stuck to one personality. Now that I'm emerging in my own personality, I really don't think people like that and they want me to go back to someone fake. They keep calling me fake because I'm trying to change to more me on YouTube, and obviously because I haven't presented the real me on YouTube for such a long time, I'm now a fake. So I just kind of really wanted to address that on YouTube you can be whoever you want, but it also does need you to freshen up your content if you want to do it for a long time. And that's the good thing about YouTube, you don't have to be you. At the same time, you can be you, and if people don't like that, well, that's their own fault. Honestly, if you want to make your own content, YouTube is for that. YouTube isn't just one path that you have to take. You can make your own path, and honestly, if you look at some of the bigger YouTubers, they will always say that they have to freshen up their content, otherwise they wouldn't be doing it still. It is something that you cannot do just repeatedly for years and years and years. That's why I've started changing my content, because I was just not happy being some generic, blended in the crowd YouTuber. I kind of want my own personality to come coming to this, and as stupid as it sounds and as big of an attempt it is to sound edgy in this video, I'm really not. Honestly, I just like to fucking meme, and that is just me. If I'm still going to be doing kind of the same content, it's just going to be more to my humour, and I know a lot of people have the same humour too. So honestly, if you want some calm, generic content, go watch some YouTubers that have to put on a fake voice, have to put on a fake personality, and some fucking top 5 BuzzFeed videos, because that is clearly what some people want. They don't want you to be original, they don't want you to have a personality. No, be a robot and just do good things, okay? Don't be yourself, or be yourself, but be a pretend version of yourself. There you go. That's what I was trying to look for in this video. I could have just done this video in 10 seconds. Anyway, that's all for today. If you did enjoy today's video, then please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this on your social media for more tips, tricks, news, and updates in the community. Mine's been Erupt, and have a great day.